good, good, good. Recovering from the lost decade. Good for us. I think I've already explained the Japanese situation pretty well. I think I will turn these guys off. I'll just disband their air wings entirely so that they can reinforce into, like, here? Yeah, I can do something extra there. I have a whole bunch of those Aichis, but I don't want to use them if I don't have to. I got the A4Ns. That's a... You're anti-ship. Wait, do you have any piloting at all? No, you're pilots. Okay, good. And you're... Okay. Definitely need some of those in there. And yep. Y'all are chilling, y'all are chilling. Assassination of Kerensky. Nature's healing. 60, good. I want those Aichis out of there eventually, but we can just chill for now. Voting rights in the Legation Council. Korniliev storms the capital. Ho ho ho, here he comes. The monster declares record earnings. Good for me, or good for whoever. Good for Shandong? I don't know. Good for 8 provinces? Good for somebody, somewhere. Yep. Y'all are chilling? Chilling around the support bases, and oh, I have no fuel. Oops. Okay. So not everybody at the same time. You guys can chill. You can chill, you can chill. You can chill. Not everybody is allowed to play at the same time. Still too much oil. Or not enough oil. Still not enough. England has done a thing. Dissolution of the Diet. In here, military governor. Okay, that's not a good option when it comes to my... Because they have artillery. Why am I supplying artillery to that? But everybody else equally has something. So we'll just have to wait on that for a bit. Don't even worry about it. Don't even chill, dog. Now in here, occupied territories. Current standard is military governor. No, no garrison. Local autonomy. More compliance gain for higher... Yeah, that sounds about right. Korea? Local autonomy does not make sense for Korea at all. But for the Qing government? What territory? Taiwan? Oh, hey, cool. Taiwan has its own. You could do civilian oversight. Qing government. Civilian oversight all around. Just get our compliance up as high as possible. If our compliance is up as high as possible, why would we ever deal with anything else? Black Monday, seize Tianjin, political gridlock in France. I could make some new units. Could do some more marine divisions. I don't know how. I don't think I have many. Cause you are. They all have their own names. Well, they can all have like cool names. Which in front of me. Yeah, I know. You have very low supply. Why are you out there? Oh, did I send this army to do the thing? Oh, I did. Oops. Yeah, you. Let's see. You. Worry about the railheads, which I guess you are on. Just don't worry about that province then. It's problem solved. Mission to Norway. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. We could get a mission to Norway. We have so much political power somehow. I could... Ooh, a centralist. I could spend it on something like naval aviation, decisive battle. That would be for points, or I could get capital ship, research speed, 10%. Carrier, heavy ship production cost, capital ship, armor, max speed, surface air, capital ship, deck size. I think that's the one I'll go for. Is the max deck size one. Because that means that anything that any carriers I build past that point will just have better decks. A general election of 1936. Okay, this is important, I'm pretty sure. Big sips. After the constitutional restoration of 1926, the subsequent political realignment, two parties of the dominant Japanese politicians, the conservatives, the Association of Friends of Constitutional Government, and the liberal Minsaito, well... the Riken Sayuki is the conservatives, so they'll lose their majority. We'll go for the more based path. 8 provinces has now left Kuomintang's getting involved. Nice, nice, nice. I could enter the war somewhere on this side, but none of them are really pro-Japanese, right? That's like an option I can see in here, right? Anhui province. There's like spheres, I remember. I find that. Credibility. Shandong. Because you, I know, are at least the Kwantong army. Is chilling. We're just chilling in here. Left Kuomintang. You're doing the most. And Qing Click exists, but we couldn't really help them. We could back the left Kuomintang so much, at least, just to like piss off everybody else. Just send them supplies so that they can fight their own battle. Not a whole lot, like 10% of my monthly production. Start slipping in some. A little something something. The Shandong Click engage. Yes, they have. Now you're opium fighting the North Penn Pavilion. They don't really like us. Would they accept my troops? Yeah, I know. I've selected a whole bunch more than I would. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll get that involved. National focus set. Yeah, we got this. Results of the second Maru Kikaku. Not the Kakaku. Not the Kikaku Kikaku. What are my navies up to? Assassination of Katayapi-san. This is so sad. You somehow have 50. Great. What? You have 29 of 20? Oh, is that like a fuel thing? That might be a fuel thing. Everybody go back to port. Everybody chill. You escape artist with a military background. I like it. Especially early on when we don't have a whole lot to work with. Maybe like a naval department. Get it pushed. Australasians. Anqing is doing its job. Shandong is doing its job. Bong, bong, bong. Trigger instability in Tianjin. Greetings from Korea. Any plans for this series? Oh, you're from Korea? You like living there? Plans for the series is pretty much do what original timeline Japan did, maybe with a little less genocide. Like a little less. Just go after, become the preeminent power of Asia, take out China, gobble up East India, become self-sufficient in terms of resources, that sort of thing. That is the main plan. And to do that, we'll need... I could get early mobilization. But that capital ship bonus, though. I have that heavy ship, small ship, nope, heavy ship. The deck size, the extra deck size, and the max range... That does look pretty nice. But beyond that... What else could I do? I just think the early mobilization will probably help more than anything else. Left Kuomintang declared war on Anqing. Yeah, Nanjing Click is completely falling apart. Liang Click. Lianjing Guang Click. You're just chilling. You're just chilling. Nobody really wants my help, and I can't attack them anyway, so... Yeah, I'm stationed here. Ah, cool. Along the DMZ. You ever hear a game called Terra Invicta? It's like Grand Strategy XCOM, basically. Well, in that game, United States has so many troops in... Oh. Republican Revolution in Iran. How fitting. There's like so many American troops in Korea that at the game's start, there's only like 3 armies in America, and one of them is just stationed in Korea. I find it funny. And here, this is my naval tech. So I could get something in here. I could, still way ahead of time. Anything else that I'd want? The all or nothing scheme. Bit much. You, I want this. Let's see if this fleet can go out. Oh, you're still repairing one of your ships? Fair enough. But you, okay. I'm thinking maybe the mechanical computing. Huh. The car alarm just started blaring outside. Results of the second Maru. Now, base strike, the basted strike, is definitely the way that we're going to go here. Though, let's see. Port strikes and carrier organization. Cost results of the second Keikaku. I think I'll hold off on it though. Start the third Maru Keikaku. What's the streaming schedule? Funny you ask. So when it comes to streaming, I want to do like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then weekends. At all possible. But last week, my girlfriend was finishing up her finals in college, so she needed like 100% of the computer time after we both got off work, for like the whole week. And now I'm able to finally do something again. So it's not like a strictly held to schedule. Sometimes we're just not feeling it. Army direction, absolutely for the naval direction. Right now, yeah, I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometime on the weekend, like either Saturday or Sunday. Second Keikaku will be add technology, improve carrier hull, create the Kawachi class. Oh wait, I'm already building something called the Kawachi. So yeah, we're gonna stop that. And I am going to build the third Maru. Improved heavy hull. That'll take 70 days. I want to hold off on that. I want 2 battleships and 2 carriers will begin the construction starting at 40%. I want to hold off on that until I get the naval designer, the Yokosuka Naval Arsenal. So we'll hold off on that for now. We have... Ooh, got nothing else to do yet. I guess I could go army direction for 56 days and just wait it out. 3 dockyards. In that time, I will build some Agano classes. Yeah, sure. I'll build like 2 Aganos, Suzuzus, and 2 more. Oops. The Kumunus. Yeah, something like that. I'll build that up while we are waiting. And then in here, you are... you're going very slowly. Doctrines available. Well, if we're going to do that, then I will get base strike real quick. The base to strike, based on what? Trigger instability in Tianjin. I would love a base in Tianjin. That just seems nice. I would love a base all around there, but create some instability. The world is currently in the throes of Black Monday. That's his right now. Friction within the Japanese left. That's me. I'm trying to blame the Japanese left. Oh no. What is wrong? You guys are out and about. I would like your air crews to... Yep, to be pilot exercising. And they're doing the Lord's work. I don't know why we have 30 of 20 now. How did that happen? Must have been when I randomly started putting planes when they shouldn't have belonged. Fair enough, fair enough. Maybe I should pull them out then. Well, they will get extra deck space once I unlock the thing. You know? Mongolian aristocrats. Not the aristocrat! Aristocrats. Aristocrats. Nah, I keep saying it wrong. Aristocrats took over. Jianjing took over the Hemi Prefecture. Works for me. May the 5th incident. Hey. Shanghai refuses. And the Prime Minister has been assassinated. Radical officers connected with the Nichirokai broke into the official residence of the Prime Minister Inukai. They claim they did so to avenge the death of Katayama-sen and the murder of the workers in Nagata. The incident has greatly shocked the nation and the Admiralty Board. Born fight of the incident, they begun a court-martial. This is point Suzuki Kisaburu. Good. Yeah, retire. We just killed them. We fucking killed them. So we got May the 5th incident. Cannot do National Security Act, though. What about? What about, sweetheart? We are, like, semi-backing the Les Kuomintang, because I feel like they're going to be the most aggressive in terms of the successor states of Anch King. They'll, like, cause the most problems for the Qing government. Make it easier for me to take over. However... Yeah, good. We got the new gun. Oop. Oop. Throw one of those down. Put it up here. That's the artillery piece. I want the towed anti-air gun. Put that right there. Research slots available. We got... This is industry. Some concentrated industry and something for the army to do. Something for the army. Army could use some radios. Then... What then? Now, in terms of my base, like, you guys are okay, right? Even though you are oversized. The security debate. Debate me, shitlib. Best of the best. Integrated arms. Connected restraint. I do really want the integrated designer for the naval research time plus 20%. But we'll hold. Hold. I would also really like if it's in here, Independent Air Force. Just because they give me that great minus 75 air advisor cost. You can get it for like a second and then go away. Just get your guy, pull out. Afghanistan has capitulated. Capitulated? They didn't surrender. Which means now, Afghanistan is a puppet underneath the Dominion of Canada. I find that very funny. I find it funny that's not like just put directly into the Dominion of India. To the point where I'm thinking even, because you guys, you're a puppet underneath, I guess that makes sense, but it kind of makes more sense if Dominion of India just gobbles it up. It's not as if the British actually cared about the delineation between what makes an Indian and what makes an Afghani. There's not really one. There's plenty of Pashtuns in the area of Pakistan. There's plenty of, well, there's plenty of everybody in Afghanistan. There's no single ethnic group that makes up Afghanistan. There's, you know, Uzbeks, Turkmens, Pashtuns, probably some Balochistanis. Just about everybody in Afghanistan. Now in here, protecting the home islands, superiority of the mind, superiority of the will. Add the Yamato Daimeshi. Air-land supremacy. Remove divided army. Oh, cool. Divided army's a thing? Planning speed minus 50%. What on earth is that about? Japanese army is lacking in direction. So we need to pick which one. Supremacy of the mind. Avant-garde research. Numerical supremacy. Not really something that the Japanese can count on that well. Supremacy of the will, which I think is the most. Yamato Damashi, the spirit of old Japan, wars the tenacity and willingness of the Japanese soldier to die for the emperor and the Kotokai. Oh hey, we got the Security Act, which we should probably do first before we worry about that. And then we can go get the Kamachi class. And I do... 50%... 50... What am I thinking here? I'm thinking, number one, we go over to you, turn this off, scroll to the top, Go back to you, the hot go. I'm just thinking this is unworkable in terms of an actual tank because it's too slow. I'm thinking this is the basic light tank. Yeah, we could keep using the basic light tank and just wait until we research a better one to get a better tank. But then, you know, what if we use it? We could build some of these mediums. Maybe this is like a support tank. Either that or we do something in here to change these guys up. They could have... Oh, we have military police already? Oh, damn. Well, in that case, duplicate this. I don't know what the word is in Japanese, so we're just going to put military police into that unit there. Make these guys like the fists. Anything else that really goes along with the idea of military police in the Japanese context? Maybe the samurai sword. Maybe the yeah, that sounds about right. Yes. Yep. Then, in their occupied territories, you are now the military police unit is the one that will govern you. Which will now mean not enough manpower, missing support equipment, but not that much. Not like an insurmountable amount. A coup d'etat in Siam. In here, you guys are just, some of you are chilling. That's pretty good. Some of you are chilling. What are you? Your K1s and... Yeah, your K1s and your K2s. I should really switch those up in look, because they look exactly the same, but they're very different. The K1s we're actually building, and I'll keep the weird design for them. But the K2s, I'll make it look something smaller. That was essentially the samurai's job. Yeah. Just look after the populace and stab them. Let's fucking stab them. Who's gonna stop you? Nothing's really good in here. They're all kind of too modern to be what this thing is supposed to be. It's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-chas. This one's just weird looking. That's a jet fighter. Okay, fine, we'll keep it. But I'll use that unit into the ground and let it die. Missing production equipment, light tanks. I think that's light tanks for the light tank divisions. Like, you guys are just not being supplied because I'm not letting you have any more Hagos. Okay, for now, and I don't like it, but for now, you can have yourself a merry little Hago. It's okay, it's fine, whatever. Don't want you to, but you can have it. Josuke. Got some medium aircraft now. Das ist gut, das ist gut. In here, send volunteers? No, but I could. Hey, I was already lend-leasing to you. Did something happen? Maybe you didn't have a port when I tried that before. Yunnan click. Fell? That was out here? Oh no, they're in a conflict. You, the Riku Sentai. You, I do have an idea for the Riku Sentai. So you, first off, make yourself at home. And I'm thinking artillery organization is 48%. But you got that extra attack in the marshes, you got that extra attack on rivers, you got that extra attack in amphibious, 52%, 17% across rivers, extra defense across a river? Really? And movement across a river. Yeah. With some support artillery, so very big on artillery. Maybe even just go a little bit lower, like 50? Almost 50. And some support anti-air for those bonuses I was talking about with the piercing. Now you should still have 62%, 22% across rivers. That's pretty good. Riku Sentai. We'll do that, please. Thank you. Research slots. This is my Air Force. How about range improvements or photo reconnaissance? So photo recon. I can retool some of my older planes to be photo recon. I do have 50 air experience, so I could do something with this. Now you don't even know what I'm up to yet. Medium bomber doesn't give a name for a medium bomber. Oops. Well, luckily we have plenty of examples down here. If this is the Ki 10, then you could be like the Ki 12 or something. Why do I say Ki? It's Ki. It's either Ki or Ki. Why do I say it so weirdly? This, yeah. Yep, okay, that seems fitting. Build it to the base. Yep, this one. There'll be a bomber. Seems about right. With some light machine gun turrets, as one does. I can make it a flying boat, but that doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. And no bomb sites yet, but this will be like the Ki-12 or something. Ki-12. And this will take over the position of the Ki-1 as our medium aircraft. Safe. Get rid of you. Ki-1, yep. Switch your production out. That'll be what you do with your life. I could medium planes. Oh, you know what? You know what I really need? I need a more basic aircraft that does its job well. Oops, nope. I need more. I got this. I need fighters. Doesn't give a good name for it. This is not the 0. This is something else. If it's the A4N, and you're the B4Y, I don't know what you'd be called. Japanese carrier aircraft. Fighters, Mitsubishi 1F, 1935 is the A4N, and then the A5M. Mitsubishi A5M. Strangely on here, it doesn't list... Wait, does it not have the 0 on here? Oh, this is pre-war, and then there's... Ah, the A6 is right there. Got it. Yeah, okay. So this will be the A5M, and then the A6M will be the 0. A5M. I don't want to know what M and N stand for in this context, but this is what it will be for now. A5M. Anything interesting about this design? Look, yeah, it looks pretty much like that. It looks a bit more like this one. A5M, it's a bit stout. It was first flight 1935, introduction 1936, retired, Japanese Navy 1000 built. Variants, anything in the specifications I can come up with? Well, it has a radial piston engine under 100,000 horsepower, which technically would make it a engine 1 here. Guns were two 30-inch, no, .303-inch Type 97 aircraft machine guns. Wow, okay. This thing's just awful. This thing's just ass. Okay. It's a very, very lightweight machine. Okay. This thing is slow. Let's see, what would happen if I did go to that? Yeah, absolutely better. But the A5M, yeah, compared to you, it's not a great increase, but it is just generally stronger. So that works. Yeah, it's engine 1 with the light machine guns. It's the A5M. A5M. Oh, always forget to do that. Save. Ah, why you do that to me? Boom, boom. There's the A5M. That'll take over for the A4N. Ooh, I'm talking too much. That's for our carrier aircraft. Yep, switch that over. Now then, I don't necessarily need any dive bombers for the... I can just kind of phase those out in time. I could, though, use... just in general. This is a land-based aircraft. Makes it slightly different. It can be this guy. It can also just be absolute dog shit. This is taking over for the Ki-3, but no, it's taking over for the Ki-10. Japanese Army aircraft. Oh, I know where this is going. Army aircraft. Army Air Service. Reconnaissance planes. Fighters. The Type 97, the Nate. Ki-27. And then 43, so I think we start there. Yep, the Ki-27 has a Nakajima H1 Kotobuku Utsu, 710 horsepower. At takeoff. 2 propellers. Yep, also rocking the short. And then 1 heavy machine gun. Oh. Well, we don't have heavy machine guns yet, so that's just what we're going to have to deal with. And it's also technically a fighter bomber. But we'll ignore that. The Ki-27. And it mostly looks like that. Mostly. So that'll be our new takeover for the Ki-10. And everything here is now... The Ki-3 needs something to take it over. Either that or we just ignore it entirely. This is close air support. Bombers. Oh, nope, get rid of that. Bombers, forward air control, trainers, other planes. Do they not have a big dive bombing influence? Possibly not. Heavy bomber, light bomber, and Mitsubishi Ki-30. Oh, nope, here we go. The Ki-30, but it was produced a bit later. It is... It's more or less a fighter bomber. 1 fixed wing. Again, rocking real, just not good power supply. Again, an engine 1 equivalent. Some bomb locks, and then 1 fixed wing mounted, other manually aired from the rear cockpit. So put 1 of those in there, and then its looks. Its looks. It's got that long, elongated canopy. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. I think I might go with this one. Okay, 30. No, 30. Wait, who's a 32? Was that one of these? 32 is the Mary. Ah, okay. Fair enough. The Ki-30 and the 32. Ki-30 was nicknamed by the Allies the Anne. So we'll do that. And that'll replace the Ki-3. Nope. Thank you for all of us sticking with me. Just ungodly shit tanks. Shit fighters. There's also the fact that the B4Y is still rocking those bomb locks. Don't know what's up with that. Okay, a coup d'etat down in Siam. Netherlands joined the Reichspakt. Oh wow. That's fast. Is that because of the revolution? Probably is. Now I could also build heavy fighters, because I do still have a lot of air experience. I could build my own heavy fighter. It would be one of these bombers, plus... yeah, something along those lines. Something just wielding a whole bunch of guns. Ki-38. Something like that. With absolute air dominance. I would like at least the engine 2. And maybe some defense turrets. Because they did tend to have at least some defense turrets, you know? Bombers, Type 2 bomber, the Toko. Ki-41? Nope. Type 2. What's this? A Mitsubishi Ki-109. Here's something that looks roughly similar. What's this? Oh, that came out much later. Much later. Trainers, recon planes, transport, forward aircraft, and bombers. So we're probably good. I don't necessarily need, though, a heavy fighter. Kind of struggling as it is when it comes to production. And heavy fighters are not going to help that in any way. Aluminum. Where are we getting that from? Dutch East Indies? We could get it from Russian Republic. A bit easier. And here, we can get some army intel. Oh, hello. I would like that Yokosuka. Germany East Asia has declared war. Once again, it might be nice for me to supply, at least underhandedly. Start Lend-Lease. Does it really? You know, something like some Arasakas. You, maybe like once, supply them with like 1,000. Just so that they can get the hint of, hey, I'm supporting you, but not really. You know, crush the Germans, but I don't actually care how much you do. They've declared their independence. Vietnam exists now. And there are puppets, so they decided to go the path of releasing Vietnam to help them in the war effort. The National Security Act is passed. We must defend our democracy by any means necessary. The act is forced through, or public opinion. Defend democracy? I'm not going to read all that. I mean, good for you, or I'm sad for you, whichever. Start the third Mado Kekaku. Please and thank you. Let's see, my balance should be open doors policy, divided army, poor land use, narrow gauge railways. At least it makes me build them faster. At least it's not terrible. In here, so you're chilling. Yin's a chilling now. We got some new toys. You go to that fleet. You go out on the town and have your aircraft. They are also pilot exercising. I like it. Or they also know to pilot exercise. Your pilots have, for the most part, properly figured themselves out. Legation Council votes on providing aid to the Sichuan province. Sure. Over in Tianjin, or legation cities in general, we have 19%. Seems fine. What's this? Utilize domestic film industry. That's pretty cool. I like that that's a thing. Don't know how to use it, but it's pretty cool. We'll get a couple new designs, and they'll start already almost done. The vote passes. We'll help the Sichuan clique with their problems, with their Sichuan sauce problems. From the Mulan Sichuan sauce. You guys do what you can. You're K2s. I think I was building those? No, I wasn't. And I'm just gonna let those... Do I want to let them die? Let's think about it. You're the K3, you're a K10. You all look the same to me. You're at least coming out with some KI-27s. P10 sends aid. Pressure them to use the Japanese flag. Yes. It's my grain, damn it. And here, what could we do? Bangtian accepts. Good for us. Glad to see that they're letting the world know of our good deeds. Ooh, arm experience is pretty low now. Greece. Let's see, anti-air. Got absolutely no anti-air of any kind. Probably holding these guys up forever is the fact that we don't have any anti-air. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Now we have no divisions in basic training. I could use a lot more divisions, but these are... Whew, it's kind of big. It's kind of big units, especially when it comes to, like, the tiny little islands out here, like Iwo Jima and Marcus Island. Do those really need such a strong presence? I don't think they do. In here, we got the photo recon, range improvements. I'm thinking about it. Large aircraft would be very good because then we could make some flying boats, some native flying boats. I would like myself a flying boat. And I really want this to happen. Trial of the May 13th incident. Alright. Defend democracy. We'll go ahead as soon as we are done starting the third. French integralists restore the monarchy. Feng abuses our flag. Oops. Feng, you guys suck. So we got ourselves third motto. You technological supremacy, mutually exclusive with mass production. Superior engineering, which grants production cost up, but just better in general. So production cost, but everything else is better. Ship refizzing, even deck size improvements. I do like me some deck size improvements. We already have that going, so don't worry about it too much. Switch over to defend democracy. And then let's check on in here, because we got the Shikoku class. We do have some new vessels. We got the Kamachi class, which is an improvement over... Oh boy. Which is an improvement over the Key class in what ways? It is slightly faster. It has a better range. It has more light attack. It has it has less light attack but better piercing. It has better heavy attack. And it has better anti-air. For the same fuel. Nice. Because if we look at the Key class... Yeah, okay. I see some of the differences. Better usage. The Komachi class, pretty good, pretty good. And then in here, the Shikoku class, which I am getting at a discount. It has better engine and better anti-air. So better speed. The Shikoku. Now in here, we got the Kawachi, Iozuma, the Shikoku, and the Hiryu. Shikoku should probably be in the top. And then we should move those up to the top so that they can finish. They're already 40% complete. I don't need them out in any, like, nearby time, so they don't need to worry about too much. To the point where I'm even thinking of decreasing it to, like, 2 instead of 3. And then start giving over some of these so that they can have their runs. 1939. If I go down to 1, it's 1942. But I do want them all to at least have something there. Then allow it to go. Now in here, I'm still getting more. Still getting more. Gonna send all the new ships to the Die 1 Kantai. That's what they're called. In here, you guys are chilling. Send you to like the Die 4 Kantai or something. Mechanical computing. That was from the Navy's perspective. Now, doing pretty good. You would take 654 days to finish. 654. It's 3 years ahead of time. We'll still work on something else. Maybe something like some better small piercing. Should work fine. Should work fine. Defend democracy. Indochina. What? They've capitulated. They're right there. Must have been something else I was looking at. No? Wait. Oh, they're in a stalemate. The assassination of Suzuki Kisaburu. Man, we just keep getting assassinated. The election. So they've backed off. Modified Lend-Lease. Clear. They're at a truce, but they only exist around Saigon. The less Indochina, the more just... I think that this is specifically because of the way that the new peace deals work. I don't think they meant to do that. I think Vietnam is supposed to take this, so I will give it over to them anyway. There you go. Have fun. Vietnam won. This just looks silly without the extra Cambodia. This just looks dumb. Maybe I should give this over instead to East Asia, like the Mekong Delta in Saigon. So it's like half and half. We'll see what they do. That looks a bit better. Sus, yeah. I don't think that was supposed to, because you can do that. You can. The revolution is defeated, yeah. You can end the war so quickly that you don't have enough war score to properly take everything, which usually would be okay. But in this context, you're always supposed to take everything. And here we got Star Technology. This is the Army Tech. Army Tech. I'm thinking better light tanks, because we are kind of suffering for light tanks. And in here, 1939 is a perfect time for us to bring out our newest, bestest machinist, because before then we really don't have anything to do with. Defend democracy. When do we attack? we got Nanshinran, which is the southern focus. Here we go. This is the big decision, Emperor and democracy. Because this is the difference between electoral reform or military centrism. The government is weak, and desperate move has asked the Emperor to speak. He has gone before Parliament in a rare appearance, and he has refused to support the government. His words carry great weight, but his lack of support may be a fatal blow. Without intervention, the government will surely fail. Do we agree with his support or argue with him? Let's look at this. Political blueprint. I kind of want to see what the military junta looks like, as opposed to the show restoration. I kind of want to see what that looks like. Because, like, okay, we get stability. Stability is not hard to come by in this mod. We got women's suffrage, which grants more stability in factory output. We have research, a little bit better. We got political power gain and cultural golden age for damage to garrisons. Here we got military centrism for something happens. National total mobilization ordinance for political power gain and daily consumption. We have division organization and recovery rates. We have minus goods production, factory outputs, and efficiency. So more industrial and military focus. This is more stability and research. So I think maybe the military centrism. Let us agree with our emperor. Yes. The military centrism. Absolutely based military centrist. Enlightened military centrism. Technological supremacy. I do love the idea of picking that up quickly, but until then, military centralism. So centrism. Yeah. Absolutely based. Based and bread pilled. Just keep on trucking for now. We don't really need to make any more army units because we're not planning on an invasion anytime soon. Officer Corps. Yes, officer, that Corps right there. I want the designer for the more naval research bonus. Close Kim. Surprise attack. Retreat chance after initial stage. Night fighting. Brave commanders. Surprise attack. Retreat chance after initial stage plus 10. Retreat speed after initial stage. It's interesting. Close combat. Torpedo screen penetration. I do like the night fighting because when you use carriers, your planes get a severe penalty during the night, but if you get night fighting, then that just means that you are better all the time. Similarly, you can get night fighting here for the planes, although I guess that's for ships, and this one's for the planes. Carrier night traffic, yeah, I think that's the one I will get. But that'll be for later. And here, calculate restraint, it's still aggression, signals training, integrated air arm for fleet protector traits, aviation enthusiast, starting level of new Navy leaders, academic, best of the best, +2, Navy intelligence to others minus, leader cost down. I don't really do that a lot though. Like that's the thing. I don't use. I never get new commanders. I basically never get new commanders. So what's the point? And I don't think there is one. Now you all are done. So now it goes up to them to do their naval training. And here, Militaris Revolt in Paraguay. This is my naval tech. Good, good. And now what's the naval tech on those heavy hulls? Now it is 56 days. 56. 567 days. So a year and 200 days on top of a year. So a year and 200 days, so a year and like half, a year and a half. That would come out in 19... a year, it's right around the right time I wanted. But we'll hold off to get smoke generators and let that penalty come down a bit. Because I do want to get it... I do want to get my Yamatos starting to build by 1938, and that would be right around the right time. Now in here, I'm thinking boom, boom, boom. Some military, boom, boom, boom. Mix them together. What do you get? Because I just need more of everything all at once. And then what do I use in here? What could I use here? Some suicide pills. I'm Japanese. I'm very sad. I kill myself now. Vietnam. What's the world doing? What's the world doing? Anti-Kolchak coup in Chansamur. Admiral Kolchak, the long-term leader of Chansamur State, has been overthrown and assassinated. Demand the restoration of the military cabinet? Or congratulate the new government? Nah, come on. We're playing a coup. You know how it goes. Now you are what to me? Are you an ally or what? Not really. We have military access, but nothing more than that. So, Kwantung Army. You guys, I want you, like, on the border here at Chansamur. Get over there. Now, you, I want my Marines to lead the way under Tomoyuki? Mr. Tomoyuki-san. I want you guys, from wherever you are, the Sasebo, I'm thinking you land in, like, around Vladivostok. We need somewhere that we can invade from. We got a position here, we got a position at Vladivostok. If we could land around Vladivostok, because we have an army there, that would be good. If we could land, like, here, I'm thinking maybe 2 uses for these troops. So one lands around Vladivostok with the general idea of wanting to take it over. Yes, I would like this. I would like here to there. You, I would like here. Well, no. I would like here to there. Here to there. Take that. Yes. You two just chill with that. You, with your army. Break it. I'm thinking take definitely that one. Take some of these divisions. I want them on the unit under this guy with no teeth. Up there into the cold north, just to hold the position there. I want the rest just waiting around here until we can get a proper landing situated somewhere. With these guys planning pretty much just to come in here and try to take Vladivostok one way. These guys will take this way. Try to open up a pocket there. And maybe they won't even have to fight me, you know? You? I don't know which one is supposed to be. You? Oh boy. Now I actually have to break up my armies, huh? Now, here, I'm thinking we throw in... What kind of ships we got? We got these two, which clearly need to break off into a new task force. As minesweepers, mine layers. We got a coastal defense ship, which should break off, maybe with a couple of destroyers in tow, with the idea being that it will bombard. And yeah, we'll do Sea of Japan here. Then we'll have... You, the Amagi, you'll stay there for now. You guys stay there to look after those. You guys are chilling. I'm thinking break off maybe this many. Oh, that's not enough. Break off some of these guys. Have them do some convoy escort in the region. You guys, you're on strike force duties. I want you coming out of Kansai. Pretty close. I want maybe some cruisers. Like a heavy cruiser. No. We'll let somebody else do that. Maybe from the 6th Kantai. You, convoy raid. But not all at once. You guys are chilling. You guys are chilling. What you could do is have some of these guys come in with you. You join the main force. You are on a scouting force. Want you in there. And also split in half. Oh, you're a different color. That's cute. I want you on troll in these waters. Then you, split in half, split in half. There we go. Let's go. Air Force. Of which Air Force I have in the region. I can get some... this one and this. From here into there. Would be about as good as we can do it. Everyone else... come to here. Over to Sea of Japan. Random more cement. Oh, nothing. None of it was necessary. Oops. Everybody chill, everybody chill. Oh, just it was a prank, bro. It was a prank. We weren't about to attack you, I swear. Good practice, though. Good practice. Good practice, bros. You get rid of your line.